Hello everybody! Today I am going to talk about the American Horror Story Hotel video episode. Woo! It was the first American Horror Story episode I've ever watched fully. I tried watching episode 1 of season 1 and let's just say I couldn't. It freaked me out. I can't stand watching rape scenes and people cutting themselves and all that stuff. It freaks me out. I don't like it. Anyways, I loved the episode. I hear a lot of fans weren't too excited about it, but I liked it. It was cool for me. I'm not going to talk about the whole episode because there's a lot that goes on. I'm going to talk about a few key moments. So if you haven't watched the episode yet, you might be a little bit confused, but sorry. It's been like 4 days. Go watch it. Hello. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I liked about it was the actual hotel. I thought it looked really, really cool. And it looked creepy. I hear it's a real hotel in LA. I live in LA, and so I think I might have to go visit. And in the first, scary scene, it's not necessarily scary, but it's like, these two Swedish bitches, I don't know their names, they go into their hotel room and they're like, wow, it's stinky. And they follow the stink trail to the bed, well, the mattress, and there's stitching going down the middle. So it's like, why is there stitching? So this chick, she gets a knife and she cuts the stitching, and then all of a sudden, bah! A hand pops out, and I was like, oh no! And it freaked me out. Yeah. Personally, I would have found my happy ass out of that hotel. But Kathy Bates convinced them to stay somehow. I don't know how. Something about being arrested for evasion or something like that. I would have been like, I don't give two shits. I'm out of here. But that's just me. You know. Yeah. And then another thing that was crazy was there was this guy, he came in and he just wanted to borrow a room for a night to shoot up heroin, or I'm assuming it was heroin, and yeah, it doesn't really work out well for him. He kind of gets raped in the butt, obviously, by someone in a mummy costume with a spiky dildo type thing. And let me tell you that I was watching it and my butt started hurting. I was not into it. I had to walk I was like, oh no, ouch, that would hurt so bad. Oh my god. That would hurt. So if you watch it, then you'll understand what I'm saying. It's it's not necessarily well, I don't even know what it's called. It's a spike. There used to be a torture device that kind of resembled it. Not necessarily, but it was like a pyramid, and then the torturer would lower the victim onto it, and the tip would go into their butt, and it would hurt, I'm sure, because that could not feel good. And it was kind of like that, but dildo form, and oh, that would hurt so bad. I don't even know. That would just hurt. Oh. Then you see Lady Gaga. Woo! I love her so much. I think she's so amazing. Anyways, she was awesome. Her character is called a madam or a dame. I don't know. But she runs the hotel. And I guess she is a blood-sucking cannibal type thing. Her and this really sexy guy, I don't know his name. I'll call him Sexy Guy. Went to some drive-in, not a drive-in, but same idea. It was in a cemetery, and they were watching a film, and it looked really fun. And then they there's this couple that's right next to them, and they start, like, eye-fucking each other, like, yeah, I like that, And then next scene comes, and they're all licking each other, and, like, caressing stuff, and swapping saliva, and all this other cool stuff, I don't know. And all of a sudden, Sexy Guy and Lady Gaga decide they want to slit their throats and drink their blood, and they do. And I gotta say, it was actually a kind of sexy scene. Not necessarily the slitting of the throat, you know, but the beginning of the sexual intercourse was quite sexy. Like, Lady Gaga's outfit, on point, like always. Anyways, so then we cut to this guy. He's from American Beauty. He's a detective. He's doing detective stuff at a crime scene. I don't know. And Chloe Sevigny, I can't say her last name. Her name's Chloe. She's his wife, and they have this creepy daughter. There's a weird tension between Chloe Sevigny and American Beauty guy. And then you come to find out that there's a weird tension because a couple years ago, they went to a carnival, and American Beauty guy took their creepy son to a merry-go-round. And I don't understand, like, this doesn't make sense to me. Why would a parent just leave their child on the merry-go-round? There's multiple seats, and there's multiple little animals you could ride. Why are you leaving your child on the merry-go-round? Why don't you just get on the ride with your child? Wouldn't it be more fun that way for the both of you? It's like a little experience. Instead, American Beauty guy decides that he wants to walk away for a second. He turns his back to the merry-go-round, and as you would have guessed, creepy kid gets kidnapped. And American Beauty guy's like, "Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go?" And I was sitting there watching, and I was like, well, maybe if you got on the fucking merry-go-round with your kid, then you would know what happened, and it wouldn't have happened. It could have been prevented, but instead, you had to be one of those parents that are like, no, that's a child's ride. I'm going to go stand over here and turn your back to the ride, because that's always smart. That annoyed me. Anyways, so then they cut to the scene where Kathy Bates has the two Swedish chicks, like, in some weird cage, and she's like, you guys aren't healthy. I'm going to give you a detox and flush all that nastiness out of your system, because I guess they brought alcohol and Coke and stuff to the hotel, and Kathy Bates was rude and snooped, and she's like, I'm going to detox you guys. So she made this weird concoction of, like, clams and oysters and mercury and I don't know, a bunch of stuff I would never drink. And then she's like about to force feed one of the Swedish bitches this weird concoction, and then this weird burnout chick who was whispering in the guy's ear when he was being raped in the butt. She's like, I don't know why you're always so rude and forceful. And then Kathy Bates is like, bitch, get out of here. This is my scene. Bye. And then the weird burnout chick is like, you're just such a bitch. Along those lines. And then Kathy Bates is like, well, then you do it. So burnout chick's like, fine, I will. And the Swedish bitches are crying. They're like, please, no, please, stop, let us go. And then weird burnout chick's like, ooh, this will be a fun game. So she lets one of the Swedish bitches out. She's like, run. And then the Swedish bitch runs, and she's crying, and then her friend's like, why are you leaving me? You're such a bitch. And then, so weird, the Swedish chick, she gets to the front door of the hotel, and there's Lady Gaga standing there. Lady Gaga slits the bitch's throat, and homegirl dies, and then she looks at Kathy Bates, and she's like, this can never happen again. And Kathy Bates like, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I didn't let the bitch go. So you gotta go talk to burnout chick, because she's the one that did it. And yeah. What I got out of it was that Lady Gaga is a hotel running manager. Oh, and then she's got these weird-ass, creepy kids running around. And wouldn't you know it, American Beauty guy, his weird, creepy kid that got abducted, is with Lady Gaga. So, they're like really creepy looking kids. They're all over. And then I guess this realtor comes because someone is selling the hotel. I don't know. It looked like everybody was really surprised. I would have thought that Lady Gaga would have known about this, considering she runs the hotel, unless she's doing it as a way to get people to come in so that she can eat them, because she's a blood-sucking cannibal. And so she does that, and this guy, he comes in with his kid, and then she basically tells Sexy Guy, oh, go take them over here, you know, because the realtor was a complete cunt. And, what else? And she's like, go take them over here, so, like, hint, hint, kill them. And then Lady Gaga tells the son, she's like, you want to come see something cool? And that should have been a cue, like, you never go with the random people. You have to go with your parents. Obviously, he never heard the don't go with strangers when they offer you candy thing kind of deal. Because he went there, and then Lady Gaga showed him this crazy room. It was like a hidden room. And it had all these creepy kids sitting there playing video games that were on the wall. It was just strange. I don't know. Creepy as shit. And then you come to find out that Sexy Guy, Lady Gaga's Sexy Guy, is really Kathy Bates' son. And the way he ended up at the hotel was he was, like, in the 90s, he was walking with weird burnout chick to the hotel. They got a room so they could shoot up. Kathy Bates followed them, and she was like, show me where my son went. And this guy, who I guess they call Liz Taylor, because he dresses like Liz Taylor. Specifically, his dresses and outfit and stuff reminds me of Liz Taylor in Cleopatra. And, so he's like, if you pay me money, and then so she finds her way over there to the room, she barges in, and what do you know, they were burning up, you know, like they were like shooting up and stuff, and Kathy Bates was pissed. Weird burnout chick was like, it's not my deal, that's your kid, okay, I'm just doing what I do. And it was really strange because Kathy Bates ends up pushing her out of a window, but then she's in the hotel, so I don't know if she's a ghost or I don't know. I really don't know what she is, because she was pushed out of a fucking window and she splattered on the floor, like down below. So I don't really know what the deal is with that. Like I said, I have never watched any other previous season, so I don't really know the whole, like, way it works. So I could be totally off right now. I don't know. But it was really, really good. I really liked it. I will be watching the next episode, and yeah. And I'm considering watching the other seasons. I feel like I had enough courage to watch episode 1 of this season. Then I can try to have enough courage to watch previous season. I hear season 1 is the best. So I may have to just courage myself up and try to rewatch it. Because there's nothing else on TV right now. Game of Thrones isn't on yet, and I need something to preoccupy me with. So, yeah. Alright guys, I will do another video for episode 2 when it comes out. I'll probably do it sooner, you know, like more right after, so, yeah. Alright, bye!